Hello everybody, this is GrimSkellington. This is going to be another Minecraft Let's Play Adrift episode. It's probably going to be episode 21, I'm guessing. And last time, I just finished up the skeleton spawner, and I haven't done really... Actually, I've done a fair amount since then. Not much of it would have been video worthy, but I came back up here. As you can see, my trees have grown off on my little peripheral island things that I built there. And also, you'll notice a little bit over there, once again, I feel like an idiot. Some people have suggested before that I make an island out of lava, and I didn't quite understand what they meant. But now I see that if you place the lava on top so that it doesn't immediately turn into obsidian, then when it digs, burrows, whatever, down into the water, it turns into cobblestone. So that would actually be really helpful. I know you guys had mentioned it before, but I didn't really know, so... Anyhow, so as you can see, I've experimented a little bit over there with that. I have my bucket in hand. I'm going to actually remove that because I don't want to end up getting hurt. So, I still need to finish. I'm trying to get all large trees like that one. There's still 2 trees over there. Also, I've kind of made a decision about the island, about making it with all the cobblestone. I just don't feel like doing that. One day I might, but I can't really see myself. So, I'm going to separate or make my own separate chest, and I'm just going to kind of put all of this in there, and I'm going to pretend like I made an island out of it. And I know it won't count toward the challenge points, but at this point I'm doing this almost more for myself than for the challenge points. So I'm just going to call it done. So I I hope you guys weren't entirely counting on me doing that. It's not really going to like detract from the rest of the Let's Play, I imagine. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. I also have some other plans of things to do, but to do that I need a lot of glass, and as it is right now I've used up the rest of it on my skeleton trap, so I'm gonna go gather some supplies now. I'm gonna also set this off in its own separate chest somewhere. Probably gotta put it in a floor or a corner somewhere so I don't feel tempted or forget that it's there for a reason. So I would normally just have done this off camera, but some people have been several people have been mentioning that they prefer that I do my resource gathering as a time-lapse instead, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as a time-lapse now. Let me know if in the comments if you guys would prefer that I do this stuff off-screen, the stuff that would be setting up for episodes or not, so, or if you guys would rather I fast-forward through it. So let me know one way or another, and I'm going to do that now. So, see you guys in probably about a minute or so. I think it's going to be a fair amount. I'm probably going to put it on like ×8, ×16, fast-forward or so. Anyways, see you guys in a minute. Okay, well, as we all have probably gathered by now, I can be a pretty absent-minded person, and it turns out that I pressed the unpause button instead of the, I wasn't even supposed to press a button, but, so, there's no time-lapse here, sorry about that, guys. I basically went and I chopped down those trees long enough for them to grow up into big trees, using my wonderful bone meal that I've gathered from my trap for the skeletons. I also went down to where the water study sea thing is, and I got a whole bunch of sand, which I have since smelted into almost 2 stacks of glass, which for this map is actually pretty impressive, just because glass is so dang hard to get. Well, sand in general is, but glass as well. So let's see here. I think I'm 1 tree off now from having my 10 large trees like this. So, I'm almost there. I just need a little bit more. That one doesn't look like it, but it actually is a large tree. It's just kind of a gimpy one. But other than that, the rest of them are all really pretty impressively large trees, too. So, I'm pleased with that. Alright, anyways, so, while I was gone, originally, not this time, originally, I figured out that this is about the level that I can dig into. What I'm planning to do is kind of make a little... I don't want to say apartments, but little observation rooms, maybe, down off into the sides of the ships here. So that way I can just, like, go down, look out into the water. Doesn't really serve any practical purposes, but at this point I'm kind of running out of the challenges that I'm supposed to be doing. So, you know, gotta find work where I can. So this is around about where the ceiling can be, because this block line right here is where my my farm system is. That is the lowest block that it goes to. So I can build it so that the roof is right here. So that's why I did that there, is just so I would know where to look. Now that I'm looking, though, actually I'm kind of liking just the general placement of that. I think I might go ahead and make the first one right here. So I'm going down here, as you can see, the farm from underneath. Yeah, that's... yeah, so it's there. And... drat. I really need some way to breathe underwater better. And yes, I know that there's mods for that, but I'm not going to do it. So I'm thinking maybe one, and then right there. So just 5 blocks wide. It wouldn't be very big, but I wanted it mostly out of glass with partially out of trunks, which is also was wonderfully provided to me via those trees that I was growing up rapidly. So I'm going to be doing that now. I'm going to probably make the outline. They're going to kind of just be square-shaped. I don't really know how to make an underwater circle. So, let me see here. I'm not really planning to fast forward through most of this because, I mean, well, I was supposed to have the fast forward segment earlier, but hopefully I can keep a running commentary of this because it seems like it'd be a lot more interesting to build than normal. So, let's see here. Okay, so I'm kind of planning that, have that like that, and then I'm going to have this ladder going down. The ladder's going to go down here in the back. So go ahead and place that there. I'll go ahead and use the spine of the ship down here, which I never replaced the gold underneath. I'll go ahead and use that as well. I'll just go ahead and use... never mind. I completely disregarded myself and went ahead and made it otherwise anyway. So never mind, I'm not going to be doing it that way. I don't really feel like destroying those blocks. It takes freaking forever to destroy this trunks underwater. You have no idea. I tried to do it just to destroy that one block so I knew where it was. It took forever. I ended up drowning doing it. I wasn't able to get above ground, above surface again to avoid drowning. So it's pretty bad if that happens. So I'm not going to be doing that. See, I want this about maybe 2 more out here. I really need some water breather or something. Notch, if you ever watch this, which is a pipe dream of mine, then you need to get on that. We need some. So, let's see here. Okay, now, I suppose I'll go ahead and talk about channel-related business right now, since this seems to be my more popular series, and I'm kind of partway out of things to say here. It's worth noting that I have all of my series and playlists on my channel. If you check out there, you can look at the different playlists I have there. I have all of my series that I have going. I've just included Portal as well. They're all up to date. I have all of them on playlists. If you'd like to go through and watch those, or if you're a new person, if you go through there, look up the Adrift one. If they have a C in parentheses, that means that it is complete, and I have no further planned videos for them. I'm pretty much done with that series, whichever one it is. So far, my complete ones are the Fallout New Vegas Zombie Apocalypse one and my Minecraft Travels. Now, I might end up doing other videos of those if I end up feeling like there's something else of importance to add to it. Then I'll go ahead and maybe make another one. But as of right now, I have no real plans for it. So, anyways, some people were mentioning that I should make playlists, and I've actually been keeping those playlists up to date since like halfway through the Travels series. So they're there. It's just no one's quite noticed them before. I never made mention of them before. I didn't really think to do so. So mention, I suppose. Oh boy, I almost drowned there. Okay, so as you can see, the outline of the house is kind of coming along here. Not house, observation deck. I'm kind of planning to make a couple of these, though evidently I'm going to need more trunks. I didn't realize how intense this was going to be. Sheesh. Building things out of trunks is just one of the least productive things you can do. Those things are so difficult to work with just because it takes so many of them to make anything. Alright, go back up. And no, okay. Don't drown. Alright. And I want this other block right here to be glass, so build this up here. I'm going to make all the walls and the floor, part of the floor and part of the ceiling into glass, since it is an observation deck. I want to be able to see preferably well. Let me see here. So if I'm placing these, I'm probably going to have to fill this in with dirt or wood or something that can be destroyed easily, just so I can clear the whole place out. Otherwise, the water, I can't really use a bucket because the water would respawn too fast to clear it completely. And I'm almost done. I've used almost a full stack of glass here too. These are some pretty serious business. Okay, let me get this, and then I'll go back up. Ah, drat, I wasted glass. I don't want to waste glass. Oh, crap, don't drown. Up, up. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, well, it's technically all filled in here. I'm not seeing any gaps. If there's a gap, you guys can probably see it, because I probably have gamma light on for this. So. You enjoy laughing at me. It happens enough. I'll probably be laughing at myself in the credits anyways. Fiddlesticks. I should have brought my dirt. I forgot to do that. Oh well. I'll use some glass to get up here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, maybe I could fill it. No, I'm not going to waste my glass on that. My glass is way more valuable than that. I really probably shouldn't have used it for stairs there, but it would have been inconvenient otherwise. Okay, as you can see, I've completely emptied out over here as well, like I said I was going to. Congratulations, guys. I made an island. Not really. I've put that over, if you remember the layout correctly. There's actually a room over in here, and I just there's a couple chests in there. I just stuck it in a back chest in there. We're gonna pretend it doesn't exist anymore, and then we're also gonna pretend that that's secretly the base of the island, which I guess you can kind of tell I'm lying if you're looking through the observation deck. But oh well, we'll pretend I finished it. Okay, alright, so just kind of filling this with gravel here as soon as I destroy it. My hopes is that if I have enough, then it will completely hollow it out. If I don't, then I'm in trouble a little bit. So, it's gonna be a close one either way. Either way. Let me see here. If I do it like that, there we go, and then I just destroy this. And since I only filled it with gravel, I only destroy the gravel and just this glass, no other glass. I have to be careful not to overclick too much. I don't want to accidentally destroy the glass. So this should have hollowed it out now. That's great. And I'm starting to run out of time here. I was planning to finish this. I'm basically planning to add a bed down here and basic amenities. I know it's technically an observation deck, but it's also kind of halfway an apartment. That's why I almost said it earlier. I'm just kind of making it a little bit of everything. And here we go. Alright, and now you can see this wonderful view here. I'm really quite pleased with this. It looks very nice. So you can see all of the ocean bottom. Down there you can see where I've made my little air bubble. You can kind of start a little bit see. There's a little lump over there. You can kind of see my study under the sea air bubbles as well. And up there you can see the starting of my farms. You can see my experiments with lava. Eventually this observation deck is actually going to be seeing something kind of special, but I'm not going to be ruining that yet, because that is a pretty big expansion I'm planning. That's going to almost be an entire story arc sort of thing if this was a TV show. So anyways, alright, so I'm pretty much out of time here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Oh yes, my goal of this month. Last month my goal was 250 subscribers, and I not only beat that, I smashed it. Thank you guys. Once again, I know I've already thanked you in a previous video, but I appreciate it. That was phenomenal. This month my goal was going to be 400, but seeing as I'm at 375 as of the making of this video, I'm guessing that's not going to be too difficult. So a hesitant plan of I'm going to aim for, wait, 1 second. No, okay. Wait, can I not place it there? Okay. Hesitant plan of 400 is my, not 400, 430, 450. Yes. Hesitant plan of 450. If it works. If it doesn't work, then oh well. I appreciate it, guys. Help me reach my goal if you'd like, if you haven't subscribed already. And 1 second, I want to finish this before I end the video. There we go. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good evening, guys.